Hello YouTube world, Pretend Farmer here. Not a real farmer, just pretending. We're gonna bust a popular myth today. Does feeding your chickens treats make them more friendly towards you? The answer is no. Feeding chickens treats on a semi-regular basis does help them get acquainted with you, and it kind of takes away some of that fear factor. They're gonna be more comfortable around you. They're not gonna be as skittish. I just don't want you to think that if you go out and feed apples and bananas to your chickens, they're gonna hop up on your lap and let you pet them like a puppy. That's not how chickens are. There's only one surefire way to get friendly chickens that don't mind you picking them up, petting them, all this other stuff. That's to get them as baby chicks, fresh out of the egg, or hatch your own, and then raise them up to adulthood, spend time with them every single day, especially when they're in that baby chick phase. If you have a broody hen and you let her raise them up and you think you're going to befriend them once they've become pullets, you've already waited too long. I know a lot of the stuff you read out there says the pullet stage is the perfect stage to start befriending your chickens, but if you've waited that long, you've waited too long, and I've found they still a lot of times end up being flighty. You know, the only chicken that we've ever really had good luck with, other than Miss Molly, who was an exception, was Gru the Roo. And Gru the Roo was a special rooster. He was our first ever rooster that we got here on the Pretend Farm. We spent every single day with that rooster, right from the time he was a little baby all the way up to a fully grown bird. And he was the only chicken, particularly a rooster, which is even more significant. He didn't mind me picking him up. You know, it's been way too hot to make videos here lately, and we haven't really had anything to discuss. Sadly, we had tragedy strike again. And basically we think a fox came in, ate mommy turkey, and the baby's gone. All our turkey poults that we raised for 2 months that were doing fantastic, gone in one day. Just one afternoon vanished. So while we lost a pretty heavy loss on the turkey end of it, we do have some good news. There is a nearby farmer who wants to bring their hen over, let Junior do the fertilizing. Then they're gonna try and hatch the eggs. And assuming all this works out, we are gonna get a portion of the chicks that hatch. Hopefully that way we will have turkeys, because we seem to be struggling with the growth process. We actually kind of suck at it. Junior needs companionship. We can't get rid of Junior now. He's too special. But we have to get him some companions, and we got to find a way to get him those companions and keep them alive, because right now there's no grown adult bird turkeys in our area within like 100 miles. They're just so hard to come by, and we've not had good luck at raising them as chicks. So we're going to find a way to get some. Ultimately, going into fall, probably have them added into the flock. We're going to make some coop modifications so the turkeys can go up in the coop with the chickens, and probably find a way to keep them pinned up more, since this has just been such a problem this year. We've lost a ton of birds, chickens and turkeys, to predators this year. The only survivors we have is what I call Thelma and Louise. Let me show you Thelma and Louise. There they are, Thelma and Louise. These are the only surviving chicks that grew up into fully adult birds from our order this spring. They're black sex lynx, and apparently they're really smart. And the only thing I can figure is they constantly hang out in the chicken run where they have overhead protection, and they have never been attacked by anything. It's almost like they're smart and they know better. And so yeah, they hang out together because they're lone survivors, and they're, I think, just now getting ready to start laying eggs, which is good because we needed some new layers here on the Pretend Farm. Junior still stays puffed up a lot. Not quite as much as he did when we first brought him here, but he's not really trying to mate much anymore. I mean, maybe he is right now, I feel like, but I think he's cooled down a little bit because turkey mating season is over at this point, and he's concentrating more now on eating food than he is mating, even though I feel like he's really trying to mate right now. Junior, just give it up, Junior. Well, till next time, this is the Pretend Farmer, reminding you to stay cool this summer, drink plenty of water, and wear your sunscreen. We're going back in the AC, and this is the Pretend Farmer signing out.